how pretty it is. Don't open your mouth, you speak good to me. I ain't built like him, fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, baby. For me crazy, and I'll tell you about me. I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the game just to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long, you pull up when I call. All the hood niggas respect me, strippers wanna sex me. You pressed on me, now we mad because you let me low. Say fucked up, don't change it. I'd probably be dead if I was basic. Would you still give me head if I had patience? I work when I want, I do what I want. She get what she want, I call her my what she want. Wash it off when you tie me off, you know I'll be slow. Fuck the world, I'ma walk in direction. Just without a thought, we do it reckless. Your nigga call us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how pretty it is. Your nigga call us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how pretty it is. Don't come around if you ain't close to me. I ain't built like them. It gotta work for me. Just cause I haunt you, it don't mean I want you, I don't. You got some high hopes, high hopes. World, I'ma walk in direction. Without a thought, we do it reckless. Your nigga call us texting. So baby, don't be mad, you know how pretty it is. Your nigga call us texting. So baby, don't be mad, you know how pretty it is.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome, Saggies. Hold on, let me make sure the audio's working. Okay, perfect. Hi guys. So I said that I would come back later tonight and do a weekend reading for you guys. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. I hope everybody's day was good. If you guys didn't watch the reading that I did earlier today, and definitely go watch that. It was the energy check-in for the rest of the week. We're going to do a weekend reading tonight. So we'll see what's going to go down in your weekend. I'm just shuffling right now. So while I shuffle all three decks that I'm going to be using, I'm going to play the music, okay? But I just wanted to say hello really quickly. Hold on 1 second. Let me put the music back on for you guys.
Fuck the world, I'ma walk in erection. Spit without a thought, we do it reckless. Your nigga call us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how pretty it is. Don't open your mouth, you speak good to me. I ain't built like him, fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the moment just to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long, just pull up when I call. All the hood niggas respect me, strippers wanna sex me. You left on him, now we mad.
All right, guys, I'm ready. I hope that you guys are ready. Let's see who's here. We have Queen Star Libra. Hi. Thank you for being on the channel, Queen Star Libra. We have Tamara W. We have Is That Tat Tat? I think I'm reading that right. I have bad eyesight, guys, so excuse me. Amelia French is in the building. Asia S is in the building from Flint, Michigan. Okay, period. Nadia Estes and Fire PH. Hey, how are you? You say you've been having a tough day. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I had a good day. I don't know, but I know that things are tough right now. I don't know what to tell you. I've had a tough month, but I had a good day. So we're going to see what's going on in the weekend for all my Saggies, my Saggy placements, anybody who is here. We're going to do a very in-depth reading. Gigi, hey, how are you? Kristen B, how are you? All right, we're going to get started, guys. But yeah, thank you everybody for pulling up. I know that I said I was going to be here later, but you know, I don't know what everybody's doing tonight, but they'll be pulling up in the middle of the reading. We're going to get started. We're going to pull some cards for Saggies and Sag placements. What's going to be happening in your weekend. I almost have like chills almost. I'm not like, I don't have chills, but I feel like there's like a nervousness in the air with you. And it may be right now just to hear this reading, or it could be like what you're going to be experiencing this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see what it gives. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. I think 4 cards will be good to start with, but I'm going to take some time on this reading. We're not going to do a quick reading. So we'll see what comes out. Sorry to rub my eyes. All right, let's see. Hope everybody who is in the building, Dominga, how are you? I feel like my eyesight is bad. It's getting worse, guys. Oh, Lord. We probably need some glasses. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on for my Saggies for this weekend. What can you expect this weekend coming up? I'll probably do another reading for you guys tomorrow morning. But just in case, we're going to go ahead and do the weekend reading right now, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on for my Saggies. I'm feeling very tired, but I also feel like doing a reading is going to energize me, especially with your energy. So let's see. All right, tell me about my Saggies and Sagittarius placement for this weekend. What is going on? Anything significant that you can tell me about for this weekend for my Saggy placements? Anything significant? Let's get some cards. Let's get 4 cards for you because we have a big boy deck right here. So 4 cards is enough on my table, okay? All right, first card coming out is the Fool. We have the, what is this? The 2 of Wands. We have the Hangman. And we have the 9 of Cups, which is interesting. Every time I pull a card, there's so much chaos in my mind about what the card is. So it's interesting. I do still feel a lot of chaos for you in the weekend. So I know chaos was part of your reading this morning when we talked about what's happening this week, the rest of the week for you. And I still feel like a very chaotic mind for you because I feel like chaos, every card that I'm pulling, I'm getting so much messages. It's bombarding me. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. So with the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to definitely be hanging out or in cahoots or surrounded by people who are very productive. This weekend, there's other productive people around you that makes you also adopt that same energy of being productive. Also could be your friends. So Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, whatever. It's always like a group energy. It's like a third party. So like there could be someone that you're not, there could be you and someone that you're familiar with, but also someone that you're not familiar with, but this person makes a good team player. So could be someone that you're getting closer to this month of August. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of like group work or teamwork or project work. There's something where it takes three, not two. It takes three to tango or something like that. Let's see what's under that. Seven of Cups. Okay, so you have your options there. You have a lot of options about who you can make a group. Like you're picking a group. So now I'm thinking of like if you're playing tag or if you're playing like I'm seeing dodgeball for some reason. And dodgeball is really a game. I don't know. I haven't played dodgeball in a long time, as y'all can tell. Okay. I don't be in the field these days, but back in the days, okay, Sagittarius is also a very agile, very stamina driven sign. So you could be someone who played a lot of sports, dodgeball. Okay. So it's like survival of the fittest. And I feel like you are going to be in cahoots with who can survive under what's demanded in your life during this time. So say you're trying to start a business, whoever is business competent is going to stand. Say you're trying to make new friends, whoever is, you know, whoever just meshes is going to make a click. There's a click here. I'm hearing that song by like Kanye West. I know Kanye is a Gemini. Who else was in that song? I'm forgetting his name. I'm thinking of a Pisces because I'm thinking of Janae Aiko. So it's who's her man right now? I keep Big Sean, he's an Aries. So Aries, Gemini, maybe a Pisces. If there's a Pisces in your group, they're straggling along, not meaning that they're not worthy of being in your group, but just means that they're associated possibly to an Aries. But there's a group here of like-minded individuals that you are going to be hanging out with this weekend. I'm also getting Capricorn energy for some reason. I don't know who's all in that song, but I'm getting that click song. Y'all know that song is like, ain't nobody stronger than my click, 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 click. Ain't nobody effing with my click. So you're about to be clicked up. You're about to have your own click or your own group. So for those of you who are very extroverted, I feel like you're going to click up. And those of you who are hermit energy, like you don't have a lot of friends, you're about to be in a click. But whether you're extroverted or introverted, the click is not social. It can be social by just by circumstance, but it's more so business related or work related. So there's something that you're clicking up with people who have a common goal. Usually that's work, but as we evolve in this new age, Three of Pentacles doesn't have to just be work. It can be like goals, common goals. It could be a social group that has a common goal. So you're clicked up. You could even be partying or like having like a social hour with people. You could be going to a party or to a bar or like hanging out at someone's house. But something is very goal oriented, which is good because I feel like goals mean progression in your life, means enlightenment, and also means money. Okay, so it could be money related or it could just mean um towards a common goal, could be healing, could be enlightenment, whatever it may be. Now, the energy that you're in currently for the weekend is and I know we're speaking ahead of ourselves because we're not even to the weekend, we're midweek, but let's just talk like we're in this common hour. Okay, so the Fool card is here. Fool card energy really gives like ready for anything. So you could be ready for anything, but also very scared to do something. Even if you're very social, if you're a social Sag or Sag placement, I feel like you could have been very scared to find a new group. I feel like your old group as the extrovert, I'm speaking to the extrovert Saggies, you have felt very Five of Pentacles ish. Okay, go watch my last reading. Five of Pentacles is feeling like left out in the cold or feeling like a loner, feeling like not understood, feeling like you're X'd out of a group. So, some of you who are extroverts, who are the life of the party, social butterfly, have a lot of friends, have a lot of family, always invited to social events, you could have been disinvited most recently, personality wise, is what I'm getting. And it could be very hurtful. I could imagine that, but I feel like it's also a blessing for some reason because now you're ready for anything. You still have that social battery and you're ready to encompass where you're accepted socially. If you're an introvert, um, I feel like you just don't feel like you belong anywhere, but where you will belong is somewhere where people have a common goal with you. So that's the Fool. We have the Two of Wands here, which is desire. Two of Wands is Aries energy. So look out for an Aries because Fool with the Two of Wands is Aries. Also, okay, so people that you should look out for or entities or, spirits, whatever you want to call them. Look out for, I'm getting Virgo right now in my mind. Look out for Pisces that's associated with the Aries. Look out for Aries for real because Aries is showing up so much. Did I say Aquarius already? Possibly, but Aquarius and Capricorn. So Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces. If I say another sign, I'll just think about it. But I think I'm forgetting something because there's so much. It's like a lot of ideas. So it's like you're with your right group because maybe you're naturally the brainstormer in a lot of your groups, like in your family, in your friendships, and at work. You are the brainstormer. But I feel like this weekend, so many ideas are colliding and it's very chaotic, but it's good chaotic. Like everybody has an idea. Everybody's saying something that's very like substance. There's a lot of substance in this group that you're curating. Some of you guys are going to walk into this unknowingly, just trying to have a good time, just trying to unwind, and then boom, here comes your click. Or some of you guys have already know these people, and it just happens that y'all all are on the same room, and it happens that way. But I feel like a lot of brainstorming. So Two of Wands is desires, like it's like a pathway or a crossroad. You can continue doing what you're doing. Maybe it's working for you. Maybe you're safe, right? It's like a safe zone if we're talking about agility and like dodgeball or like softball or baseball. It's a safe zone, but at the same time, it's like maybe you want to do the unsafe thing and you have other people who are like, I want to do that too. So it feels safer because we're all trying to branch out and do something new. So you don't feel so alone. Okay. So you're not walking the fool's road or the fool's cliff alone, if that makes sense. Hangman, Pisces energy. So there's a Pisces here that is here not from what you didn't invite them, by the way. You probably don't even notice Pisces, but they're going to play a crucial role, but they are the wild card. So when you play Uno, there's something very playful about this group, okay? Including you, you're part of this group. There's something very playful. And like, in Uno, when someone plays like the wild card and they change things up, this is this Pisces. And also, this Pisces is invited by this Aries. So I think the Aries knows a Pisces or something like that. Don't quote me. Okay. But I feel like there's a wild card in your group. You could be the wild card, or if it's not you, it could be a Pisces. Something about Piscean energy, which is very spiritual. And Pisces energy is like unserious because they're so spiritual. They go by spirit and not logic sometimes. Okay. So like there's a Pisces here with the hangman, very out of this world, but whatever they're saying or doing makes sense in this group. Also, the good thing about this group is that there's a lot of fulfillment. So If you are brainstorming with like a business situation, or you're brainstorming with even a friend group or like family situation, you want that stability of the pentacles. Pentacles is not here yet. And I feel like Pentacles is to come. I feel like it's like click up, and then eventually Pentacles, money, stability will come. But the good thing of this group, which is probably what all parties need to encompass that are lacking, is fulfillment. Fulfillment means happiness, joy, and peace, and feeling like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do on this earth. So if you're a spiritual being and you watch tarot, more than likely sometimes you just want to see what's going to happen in your life. Maybe you're dating someone and you want to see what's happening in their life, if they're valuing you. But more than likely, eventually you'll get to the point where you're like, am I walking my purpose? And that's the Cups energy, where it's fulfillment. And Nine of Cups is such a good card. It's not the 10 of Cups, but it's very close. And it talks about having your way. Now, this is like luck. This is like, if I just go somewhere, and I want to eat or buy a drink, someone's buying my drink, someone's paying for my food, someone's paying for my groceries. I can't pay my bills this month, but someone's going to pay for it. It's like being fulfilled that you're having your way, like Burger King having your way. And I feel like it's part of a group. So together, you and these others have your way. Does that make sense? So click could be friendship, could be friendship turned to business, could be business only, could be family. But there's these signs: Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. So look out for those signs if you are able to figure that out. Some of you guys are very reserved, where you don't ask people certain signs, but then you'll learn it later. So that's what I'm seeing so far. And we're going to clarify and really get deep into it. But there's a certain group that you're getting into that is very beneficial for all parties involved, which makes a really good deal. Even if it's business, it makes a really good deal because everybody's being fulfilled. Everybody's happy. Everybody's eating. Okay. If you look at this card, everybody's eating. It's like, dang, y'all got VIP section. Y'all on the rooftop. Y'all at the yacht. Everybody's eating well. You even feel so good that you leaning on somebody's shoulder. You don't even know this person that well. This Pisces. Okay. Look out for a Pisces, by the way. Like, this could be you leaning on this Pisces shoulder, because it's like, I don't even know you that well, but I'm happy because we have a lot of things going on. Also, you have a lot of birds coming in, which is news. Good news is coming in, dealing with this group. So it feels really healthy. I could even associate that to the stork, which brings good news. So there's a birth of something, a friendship, love, or even business. Okay. Like great business, great love within a friendship or a clique, or just trust even. So it feels really good. And that's happening this weekend, by the way. Okay. And maybe you need a crew. Maybe you need people who can look out for you, who are down and very solid. Maybe you need a crazy person in a group who has your back and is just speaks it how it is. You need a brainstormer. Everybody's a brainstormer here, so everybody's very intellectual. But there's someone here, and I feel like it's a Pisces who's very like, will say the unthinkable, and it's very good. And I feel like you relate to that because Sag equals bluntness. So this Pisces is not afraid to like say or do what needs to be blunt. You could be more reserved at this time. And let me know if I'm wrong, guys, okay? This is a prediction, by the way, so it's like for the weekend, but I feel like you're meeting your clique. All right, so let's go ahead and get some oracle first, and then we're going to clarify each card. This looks really good. This feels very fun. It doesn't feel drama filled. It feels chaotic, but it feels like good chaotic, like almost like when you're going to an amusement park, you're about to go on like a what do you call it? Like a ride, and it's so scary, but it's so much fun. And it's like, even if you're someone who doesn't like thrill, you still enjoy yourself because you're with a good, solid group of people. So that's what I'm getting so far. I'm getting a lot of ideas, by the way. Like everybody's talking over each other, but it's not disrespectful. And I also feel like you have a group of people who let people talk over. So maybe there's drinks involved, especially with this 9 of Cups. Because, when people drink, they get more familiar, They get more familiar. They're like, oh, I want to just say this to you. And sorry to cut you off, but I want to say this. But it doesn't feel like anyone's stepping on each other's toes or disrespect. It feels very convivial. Does that make sense? I don't know, y'all. Do y'all know anyone? Do y'all know any people that you're like, maybe that can be them, but I haven't spent really close time with them? I feel like you guys are gonna be in 4 walls. Um, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's keep it pushing. I feel like I'm going crazy with this reading. Okay, it's so much like people talking in one room, and that could be in 4 walls. So like a restaurant, a lounge. It doesn't feel very like thrifty. It doesn't feel like a bar. So I feel like a lounge or even someone's nice house. Someone has nice furnishings or like nice decor, or someone even when you come to their house, they're like pouring drinks in their nice glasses. Someone's classy, okay? What is this? This seems cool though. This seems like a good time. All right, let's see. What's the Fool? All right, so Fool is compromise. See how there's like chaos? It's like people are fighting over speaking over each other. Everybody has ideas. Also, the Fool talks about you wanting to embark on something new. So there's something that's new to you. I feel like, interestingly enough, Sad, you're the quiet person in the room. You're like sitting back and letting people fight and talk over each other. It's not drama. It's not like, you know what, let me call my ride, let me call my Uber. Or it's not like the police need to get involved, It's like they're playful fighting. I'ma shut up, but I'm intrigued by their energy and their ideas, collaboration. I'm telling you, that's what I've been feeling. But there's a lot of chatter. And I feel like you have a great idea as well, or a grand idea, but whoever's speaking in the room, they make sense. So you're listening. You're about knowledge because you're like higher for energy. You're all about knowledge. You either teach or you learn. And you're listening and you're like, that's cool, or that's really good, or that person did their research. So you're kind of like sitting back, but there's a lot of chaos. There's definitely like some kind of like incentive, which is like drinks. People are drinking because I see like glasses in someone's hand. And it's funny too, because I see that here as well. But I see that like people have like a shot glass or like a wine glass, and they're like, but hold on. Like they're just like cutting people off, but it's respectful because there's so many like intellectuals in the room. All right. So I hope that makes sense to you. You may not even know who these people may be. You just may be in the right room at the right time. Let's see. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is collaboration. You see me just shuffle. So collaboration is coming out again. What's interesting about collaboration means that a group of you guys all desire more in your life. You guys all are living okay lives, but something is missing. And what's missing, the link that's missing, you guys all want. So it's like you guys all have a similar mindset towards that, which makes a really exciting room or group. All right. I'm interested about this hangman. This hangman person is crazy. They cray, but their crazy makes sense. Okay. So let's talk about this Pisces, or whoever this person is. They're like kind of crazy, but I think you like them. And also, you don't know this person, by the way. They're invited by someone that you do know. Aries, I keep getting that, like, because Fool is Aquarius, but the Aquarius invited the Aries, or the a Fool is an Aries who is very strong, and you guys have a good compatibility. They invited a Pisces or something like that, especially with this Cups energy being here. All right, what's the Hangman? This person is crazy, but they're crazy good, okay? Yeah, they're crazy good. Real estate, this person could be making the most money in the room, but they're crazy. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like giving like you ever watch I'm getting, I don't know. I don't know if I should say that because I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression of this person. So I'll just let you figure it out. Okay. I'm not going to say what I want to say, but this person either has a good backing from their family. So they came from a wealthy family, or they have wealth, but they don't have fulfillment. The link that links all of you together is your desire for more, or even for friendship, perhaps. Something links all of you guys together to make a crew or a clique. Friendship, bond, ride or die energy, or just like all crazy smart individuals, something like that. Real estate being here, this person could be a real estate agent, or they can be in the consultant field where they consult about maybe loans for real estate, or they can consult about like leasing, or this person has a lot of knowledge about wealth or finances, but maybe they've halted their growth just by not having a group. Okay, so maybe that's the path aligning. This person also can be very wealthy, but very crazy. That's just what I'm getting. I feel like this person is like the craziest one in the room, the loudest one in the room, the person who's like seems the most uneducated, but they're the most educated, which is crazy. It kind of feels like when you meet like a very rich person who doesn't get out much, and they like to have a good time. They may hate hanging out with like the other rich folk, wealthy folk, the people in their tax bracket. They like to hang out with the common folk because something is very nostalgic, like Six of Cups for them. Maybe they didn't grow up rich, or they feel they had a nanny or a maid, sorry to say that word, but nanny or maid that made them feel the most comforted, or maybe from their rich family, they don't get a lot of love. Someone has to be seen. You know, that's like when you see someone who has to be seen, like in a room that's like so loud or so obnoxious, good or bad, it just means that they're lacking attention. That attention, even in adulthood, can derive from childhood, or just maybe they are the bee's knees, but like whoever they surround themselves with just don't give them that. This person's very obnoxious, but in a good way. I don't feel like they're disrespectful. I don't feel like they're going to do anything that rubs you the wrong way, but you're just watching them. You're like, huh. But, and you may think they're so kind of like not there. Like, is this person okay? But when you hear about their background or how this Aries met them, you'll be like, you'll be shocked, because they do have the connections to where they should be not in that room. They should be somewhere else. So there's something like that going on with this person. I also feel like this person is controlled a lot too. So they like to be in a clique where people just let them wild out. They definitely give the toddler of the group, but they also are very smart to whatever the goal is that you have. All right. And then Nine of Cups here. What's the Nine of Cups? There's a click that y'all. I'm I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not lying. What's on bottom of the deck? Saving. Whoever this group of people are, y'all have like a business goal or a career goal, and y'all all think the same, and y'all all are gonna put some money in the pot. There's a pact here. There's a pact of like good friendship and business, okay? And then we have indulgence here for the Nine of Cups, which is the Nine of Cups literally where you indulge and you can do whatever you want. You don't have no worries in the world. It's because you guys have each other. You guys make that subconsciously on that weekend. I don't know how y'all do it, but like hanging out together, and the wild Pisces, and then, you know, the strict Aries, and then the strict Virgo, and then you who's just being very reserved and calm and quiet. Y'all make a pact, and it's not even like written in blood or contract. It's just known. It's like, we had such a good time, no one judge each other. So let's hang out again and let's meet on better terms. I don't know. There's something so interesting about this. It almost feels like this is going to be like a lifelong friendship of crazies. Yeah. All right, let's talk about you. You are the Fool. You're ready for something different or new. You're about to get into something so new, And it makes sense that you're going to get in a clique because you're acting very different from where you used to be. So like your old friends from the past that you've been friends with will not understand it. Your family will not understand it. If you've been working a job for long term, they won't understand it. No one understands you, and you're going to where you're understood. Also, I feel like you're the hot commodity in the group, but I see you being very quiet or not the most, you're not bringing the most energy. Even though you have good energy, you're being fought over. So people want to get to know you in this group. You're very popular in this group with the compromise. There's also an agreement here where you and these people are going to make something monumental that has purpose in each other's lives. Let's see what's going on with that. I don't know if y'all are resonating with this, but also you may be confused because this is happening this weekend. Look at this, 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands is communication, like group chat. Group chat could be happening. Group social media, like everybody's on someone's like feed, or everybody's on someone's like, I don't know. Someone's okay. There's an invitation that's like a group chat. So there's an invitation going out where it includes you, but like it includes other people. So there's like numbers that are unknown in your phone from one group chat, and you're like, who are these people? I don't even know these people, but someone's telling you like, hey bitch, come outside, and you're like, okay, I'll be there. So there's that going on. There's also someone here who has to travel long distance. Long distance can be like an hour out, or like literally another state, another country. Someone's flying in or traveling long distance to come. Also, 3 of Swords is here. This is you. So you're going through some type of like disappointment or heartbreak. So you need a good night out with different people. You want to be distracted almost when you meet whoever these people are, or when you hang out with whoever these people are. Okay. 2 of Wands, something about this collaboration with the 2 of Wands. It feels very business related because some people bring their laptops. Some people could be getting off of work and bringing their work laptops. 7 of Wands, you're so standoffish for some reason. What is that about, Sag? You're very standoffish. You're just kind of scoping the scene before you get into it. Even if there's like drinks or like even food, wherever this is, you're like, when someone's like, are you hungry? I'll make you a plate. You're like, no, I'm good. You're being very modest. You're like, no, I'm good. Or someone's like, I can pour you a glass of wine, or I can pour you a shot. You're like, no, I'm good. Like, it's interesting, but you also desire. 2 of Wands is like, you do want the drink, you do want the plate of food, but you're holding back with the 7 of Wands, which is smart, I think. In my brain, I feel like that is smart because you want to see what you're getting into. But everybody is partaking. Collaboration means everybody's partaking. So we all partake, we all do. So everybody's drinking, everybody's taking the shot, everybody's drinking the glass of wine, everybody's eating a plate of food. So you're kind of like the loner, not. You eventually will, but when you're asked, when someone's trying to do the good deed and say, let me pour your shot or this, you're kind of like pushing it back, or someone pours you like a shot or like a wine glass, you're kind of like setting it aside almost so that you won't reach for it, and you're just kind of waiting to see what's happening. But you desire it, you do want that, but you're playing it smart, or you just have trust issues possibly. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. You're like, should I or should I not? Okay, so you have some type of past situation where you're around a group of people that you could have liked, and then you did partake, and they ended up to be a piece of crap. So there was a past situation where it was very convivial and you felt like you could trust people, and you ate the food, you ate the cake, anime, right? Or you took the glass of wine, or you took the shot, and then the people ended up being so nasty to you, or just very dead to you, or very cliquish. Maybe they outcasted you. So now when this is happening this weekend, you're hesitating. You're like, let me think about it. I'm not just going to say yes just because you're smiling in my face. And you're trying to see someone's intentions here, but you desire it. I feel like you will later on the night because you're watching everybody's energy, and it's very high positive energy, by the way. But yeah, there's something from your past that you were disappointed about with the Five of Cups. What's under that? The Moon, and you're hiding that. So you're not gonna, obviously that makes sense, because like if someone's giving you like a glass of wine and you're like, I'm good. If they were to ask, like, are you okay? You would be like, no, I'm cool. But really, you're kind of like subconsciously thinking about the past. So you're kind of like nervous. You're more on guard. That's what I see. You're the on guard one out of the whole party. I want to talk about this Pisces. If it's not a Pisces, it's the wildest person in the group, and they're the richest person in the group, or the most wealthy, most well off, or they have a great background. So it's like, why are you here? But someone invited them, by the way. So tell me about this individual. Page of Swords. You're watching this person like a hawk. I feel like you're almost trying to figure out, do you even like this person? You're like, do I like them? Like they're kind of a lot. They're a bit much. Do I like them? You're like this. Like if this person like sits on the chair next to you, you're like this. You're like, you're watching them. You're like, what are you about? You're gonna cause drama, or what's up with you? Why are you so wild on this Friday night or this Saturday night? Why are you so wild? But also you could be judging them too, because you're the one who is abstaining in the beginning. So watch yourself. I feel like something's going to shock you about this person. What's interesting is that you don't know this person. They were brought in by another person, but they may be the person who vibes with you the most down the line. So something's going to shock you positively about this person. Like Page of Pentacles, you're kind of like holding off. You're kind of nervous to like really commit to this, to getting to know them. Like say it's your friend bringing a friend, you're like, I don't need to get your number right now, but down the line, you may be the one. You guys may be on the phone all night in the future. All right, tell me about this person, the wild card in the group. Hey, man, I'm telling you, they're a little, they're a little wild. This person's wild. I also feel like this person grew up very strict. Like they grew up like in a very strict community, very rich community. Their parents could have been very like money mongers and didn't really do a lot of parenting, just cared about aesthetics or image. And this person really is wilding out. It gives like Paris Hilton. Paris is a Aquarius, I think, but it gives Paris Hilton like her parents are mega rich. She's mega rich, but she kind of wilds out in her youth. So it gives like that kind of energy. Like someone's been through a lot, and this is their time to wild out. They feel safe around this group. They feel safe around you. This person may overshare, and you may be like, I would never say that to someone I just met, but this person's just being real. Okay, I don't feel like this person's bad. Again, really rich, could be a feminine. If this person's like a male, they're feminine. They're like, you know you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, they're a girl. Okay, but I feel like this person's doesn't have, they don't have the support from their family or something like that. Their family is very rich or something like that. Okay, last card here is the Nine of Cups with indulgence. So by the end of the night, you're indulging, you're partaking, you're being part of the group, and you feel very convivial. You feel a lot of happiness and joy. This group brings a lot of, this group being together, hanging out with each other, talking, oversharing, partying slightly. It doesn't give like a big party, it just gives like drinks or like eating. Sharing a meal brings a lot of happiness because it's a very, you guys have this a similar goal here, and it brings a lot of happiness, and it brings a lot of like, what you guys are all thinking at the end of the night is, we're gonna be able to do a lot together. It's almost like Fool card is like shifting your lifestyle. So if you Sag or Sag placements are trying to start working out, you found your workout crew and you're thinking, we're going to be able to like have a routine with each other. Or if you are wanting to travel more, then these people can travel too. And you're like, we're going to plan a trip in September, so it's like there's happiness in the moment. There's also a lot of fulfillment and happiness of what's to come. Like I know that these people I found my clique. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I found the people that I know are going to be solid and we're going to hang out in the future and do what we like to do, if that makes sense. All right. So what's the 9 of Cups in indulgence? 8 of Pentacles. You and these people work really hard. What you guys share as a common personality is hermit. So I don't know. Everybody's not in the hermit mode. There's a lot of extroverts in this group, but all of you have felt very much like an outsider. All of you also have cut out distractions, feeling very unfulfilled from the real world, like friends or family or just social media. You and this group has isolated yourselves in some part of time, whether it's now or maybe some months ago, and you guys feel like you can come out together and be a force. Let's see what else. Yeah, 9 of Swords though. You guys are all very in your head about, will this work? Are we going to stay solid? Can we trust each other? Are we really going to show up for each other? Is this really my friend group? Is this really my business group? Is this my network? Are we really going to show up every Wednesday like we said? We said we're going to hang out next weekend. Is everybody going to be there? You guys are all in your head about that because of the Hermit having to isolate and not finding your people beforehand. Now you found your people, you're like, are they putting up a mask or are we really going to like hang out regularly? So I'm going to do an outcome because this is so interesting, by the way. Also, magician manifestation works if you are sad, you felt like, okay, I don't know if manifestation works because I've been praying or asking or writing things down or doing my work, my magic. If you're into like magic, does it work? It does work. But I also feel like the people that you're going to be coming into cahoots with are also asking themselves the same thing. Does manifestation work? Do my prayers work? Does my magic work? Like, is this fake or is this real? Okay. So, because I feel like the night or the day or whenever this situation is happening in the weekend, it feels too good to be true. But it's a group. It's not like you're dating someone. It's like a great date, and you're like, are they gonna ghost me tomorrow? It gives like the whole group. It's like, damn, is everybody gonna show up? If we're in the group chat and we're saying we're gonna hang out that night because we had so much fun, 2 weekends from now, is everybody gonna show up? Everybody's in their head about that. So y'all really must like each other because it gives like relationship. This really must be like a real group that's about to like really commence. Okay, give me a second, guys. Let me go turn my AC on because I am getting hot. I have this turtleneck on and my long sleeve. I'm gonna go put the AC on and I'll be back. We're gonna do the outcome. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the thing on. 1 second, y'all. This was a very fun reading. I can't complain. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and see. All right. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I had to crack my bones. All right. Elena said I don't resonate. Well, let me tell you something. This is a weekend reading, which is the great thing. So just let things play out and then maybe it will resonate for you. And I hope it does because this seems pretty lit to me. I don't know about you. Some of you guys may feel like, no, it doesn't. But you know what I was getting, Sag? Very standoffish, your energy until the end of the meeting or the night or the group outing. I don't know. You may be very standoffish in the beginning, but you will feel very, because you'll be in your head, I know that you will like it. So I don't know what that means for you, okay? But I just wanted to read without um seeing y'all comments because I just wanted to get the reading out. Let's go ahead and do the outcome. This sounds really good because it feels like it's not just like about friendship, it's deeper than that. It gives like purpose towards a goal of yours. So whatever your goals are right now, I don't know what your goals are. Some of you guys, your goals could be like business, like maybe you want to make a living outside of what you do for work already. Maybe some of you guys just want to find a solid core of friends who understand you. Maybe some of you guys want to shift your lifestyle into a healthy perspective with good friends, good situations. That's what it feels like. All right. And the crazy thing about this is that I see a group of hermits coming together. So I feel like it does kind of give, if I have to be honest, it does kind of give codependency on all sides. Like if you guys do vibe hard and hang out, y'all will be codependent on each other. It'd be hard to branch out with other situations in the future, but also see fulfillment. So I'm not mad at that. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and Rish. I don't know if this is Rish or Marisha. You can get it tomorrow, okay? Because I have to catch up on so many readings. I've been so busy, and I have to do some tonight. And you will get yours tomorrow. And I did see your email. I just wasn't able to reply in that time. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do your outcome. Are you guys ready for your outcome? We're gonna do two cards for the outcome for the weekend. This is only weekend, so let's just see what's the outcome for the weekend. Maybe after you guys stop dealing with each other, like when you guys go home, what's the outcome? I see everybody in the group being in their head, which is kind of alarming, but kind of good because it means that all of you guys value each other. So let's see. And I see more than three people, which is interesting, or three or more people. Let's not be too opportunistic, right? Risha, I will reply to your email tonight, by the way, just so that you know that I see you, I hear you. But tomorrow's when I'll do your reading. I have other readings I have to do tonight, which is crazy, but I've been very behind. All right, let's go ahead and see what the outcome is. Give me three cards, two cards, three cards, two cards, three cards, two cards, three. Let's do three. Hmm. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. The last card is kind of, concerning, but we'll talk about it. But Four of Wands is the outcome, the overall outcome, and the Three of Wands is here. So Three of Wands is like future, like not right now. Okay, so it's interesting. Four of Wands is like your home or your safe haven. I feel like you'll feel the most comfortable with these people. Um, let's start from beginning to end. So we have the King of Swords, and I see that to be you, Sag, or this could be someone in a group who has a lot of influence. I definitely see you having a lot of influence because this is your reading. So there's something about you that has a lot of influence, especially probably being the most standoffish in the room. With the King of Swords here, there's someone here who's thinking overly logical. Now, logic is very good because it's like, let's not get lost in the daydreams of life. But being overly logical kind of kills the opportunity sometimes because opportunity comes from manifestation. Manifestation is not logical. Okay. So that's the Ace of Wands here. There's something here where it's like an empty canvas and it's what you write. It doesn't have to be computed. It's not mathematical. You know, if you try to put it in an equation, then you're just kind of dooming yourself. But if you're just creative and you just brainstorm or think or just put the potential in it, it can survive or work. I also feel like logic is based off of facts. So facts come from history. So if you dealt with situations that you were very excited or excitable about, with the Ace of Wands is excitable energy, and it doomed you, then of course you're going to think very logically for future things that get you excited from the beginning will doom you. But if you have optimism and if you allow potential to work, things can work out. So I do see right off the bat you're not really comfortable to accepting something. And also two of swords. Two of swords is a card where it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. So that's how you feel. Like you're like, okay, if I don't, then I'll feel like I never, put that opportunity out there to survive. But if I do, that opportunity is not going to survive at all. But the good thing in this reading, because all cards have good meaning, bad meaning, the good thing of the Two of Swords is that Two of Swords is also energy of the middleman. So there could be a middleman that could be urging you differently. Because Two of Swords can be like a third party, like someone who's in the middle that's changing a perspective somewhere. And you have a damned if I do, damn if I don't attitude, but there could be a middleman that could be changing your perspective. I feel like that middleman is the crazy person in the group, Pisces energy. I'm sorry to say that too, if there's a Pisces watching, because I don't see Pisces as crazy people, but I feel like maybe Pisces is the one that you'll be very close with in the end, and you may have perceived them as very crazy from the beginning. And you may have just been prejudging them, like, okay, they're acting out the most, they're the loudest in the room, they're the most crazy, but they may be the one to convince you that something's going to work, and it does work, and then you'll probably have more respect down the line. Also, too, I want to say too, not just to the person who is second guessing the reading, but any person who second guesses a good reading, whether I'm your reader or you're watching another tarot reader, very jaded. I have to say, okay? And everybody gets there in life because life is really hard, but do not become jaded in life that where, even if you're watching tarot readers on YouTube, which is like, what is that supposed to mean? Not a damn thing, because we're just here for entertainment, right? But if you are watching readings, or even if when people tell you good news on the streets and you're already discounting it, you have to look at yourself as the jaded individual, which is like, I've been through a lot of crap, so I can accept good crap. And change your perspective, because King of Swords is very logical, and it's a great energy to be in when you're trying to not be gypped. But when something is good and you are meant to embrace it and you're just saying, okay, I'm gonna be gypped, it can be kind of bad. So just saying, okay. I'm gonna just clarify this with this oracle that I have here. So let's see. King of Swords, please. What's the Ace of Wands? I'm gonna pull all the cards, okay? What's the Ace of Wands? What's the Two of Swords? Okay. Hesitation. So for anybody who's hesitant from this reading, I'm not here to persuade you. I don't feel like I get paid enough to do that, and I really don't care, honestly. But for those of you who have an open heart and an open mind, then I think that things could be really good. If you want to ask my honest opinion, I think that things could be really good. I'm not here to persuade you, right? But things could be really good. It may not start good in the beginning, but it feels like it's very purposeful. And I don't mean that in a positive, I mean that in a negative, like someone's purposely not being open. So look at that. Okay, whether that's you or someone else in the group who's being a negative Nancy. Because for the King of Swords, which is overly logical in this reading, not all readings, but in this reading, overly logical, pessimistic, even, right? Just thinking the worst case scenario, saying, like, this is, when I put this in my calculator, it's saying error. So it doesn't work. It's like, well, think outside the box because humans made the calculator. So why are you listening to a device? But anyway, marriage is here. Something that you're going to be locked into, something that's going to give you really good love, something that you're going to couple up in or group up in, something that you will be dependent, which is interesting because this card talks about dependency. And I did predict dependency with you in this group, but it doesn't feel negative at this time. It feels very positive, like maybe you need someone to depend on, a friend, okay? And someone's being very overly logical, whether this is you or someone else. We also have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like potential. Something has a potential to go which way that you want it to go. So your thinking or your way of being really affects that. And we have triumph here. So something could be very successful in the end. You could really be having a victory or achievement in this group or this friendship. It doesn't have to be like the last friendship, last group, last network that you were in. It could be very positive this time around if you choose it to be. Okay. And then Two of Swords is like, damn if I do, damn I don't mindset. But we have alliance here. We have a good group here. So don't be so negative or don't think so pessimistic about this situation. It could be really good for you. Just because maybe someone's acting in a way where you feel like it's very fleeting, here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, they're nice to me today, but they're going to be mean tomorrow. Give it a chance. And also, there's a middle person here. Whoever this middle person is that's like trying to convince you is not the most mature. You don't see them as the most wise, but they may be wiser than you because they have deeper life experience. Also, something about someone's childhood trauma, dealing with very intelligent, logical parents, but not the most loving parents. Someone knows how life really goes and they're just trying to have a little fun in life. So you may not want to accept this person or this group because of that, but there are true alliance. You can trust this group with the alliance card, okay? Honesty is here as well. If someone's keeping it real with you up front, it's not just because they're under the influence or they're just having a good time. They're being real. And how often do you get real, Sag? So I'm just saying that. Um, I'm gonna leave it there. Honestly, like I don't know what to tell you guys, but I think this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be a good group, but there's a lot of what's the word? There's a lot of hesitance here. There's this energy of like, can I trust these people? Can I let loose? Can I show my true personality? Should I even entertain this type of energy? And you have to figure that out for yourself. But I feel like you've met your click. That's just what I'm getting. I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Um, Let me ask you, do you guys want a love reading tonight? Because I do have a little bit of time. I can do a quick love reading for you guys. Also, too, for those of you who are like non-believers of this read, like, watch it back this weekend. Like when Friday night, when you're bored, you ain't got no friends, so you're gonna be in the house. You watch all your series up to the end. You're bored. Watch this back and then see what happens for you. Okay. But would you guys like a love reading possibly? Because I already did lifestyle reading and I feel like I'll be bombarding you with that. So would you guys, or I was thinking of doing a series of who's thinking about you. Would you guys like a who's thinking about you reading really quickly? Not in this read. I'll end it and start a new one. Let me know. Someone said no. Okay, so you're not effing with the person that you love. So that is really what it is. Okay. Nisha, I heard you the first time. You have to say it again. But Nisha, if you do not want a who's thinking about you or a love reading, then just don't watch. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna do who's thinking about you reading. Okay, let's just see how that goes. I'm gonna end this reading and we're gonna do that one. We're gonna see how it goes because I plan to do that on my main channel, which is Dream Tarot. And Nisha, I'm sorry if you're going through something right now. I understand how that feels, but you should still watch who's thinking about you because it's not necessarily a love reading. It could be, but maybe it's like a friend or a family member, you know? But I understand you're a pain girl because these people suck out here. Anyway, before I end this reading and go to the who's thinking about you reading for you guys, please like the video. That's all I ask. Like the video, and then when you watch this back this weekend, either before the weekend starts or after you hang out with this group of people, I ask that you guys comment because I love to read your comments. But not only that, for other Saggies who are watching, your comment can resonate with them and they'll be like thinking like, wow, you know, like I'm not crazy. So it's great to just have that community. With that being said, I'm going to end this. I'm going to start another live. So you guys just stand by. It's only going to take like a second. We're going to do a who's thinking about you, okay? And yeah, I love all you guys who are watching tonight because I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting so many of you guys. All right, let's go to the who's thinking about you, okay? We're going to do that. Let me just end this and then we're going to start it up again. Make sure your notifications are on because I will let you know when I'm starting the next one. But give me 2 minutes, all right?